Charles Hurt joins me now. Charlie, do voters see the damage that green policies are doing to the economy? Or does it just float over everybody's head and they forget about it? You get paid by the government to ignore it.
Well, I think, this has always been the problem for Democrats in their Green New Deal agenda, is the fact that when energy prices go up, it punishes everybody. It doesn't matter your race, gender, income, anything. It punishes everybody. And so this has always been the real problem. Now, the problem with this new scam, and it is a scam,
yes, it is,
that the government is going to sort of balance it all out and make the rich pay higher prices. Do you really trust the government to handle anything this complicated? And I would hope that Democrat voters look at that and realize that the government, these are more government promises. They will be failed promises. You will end up paying more at the pump. You will be paying more with your electricity bill. There's no way around it. As Margaret Thatcher liked to say, socialism is great until you run out of other people's money.
One of the greatest things that ever came out of the British Parliament, and that was a good one. Now, former President Trump it seems to me, has pivoted away from his past election grievances. He now seems to be focused on his vision for the future and the Republican Party and the country. Now, you wrote this headline, "America First policy is our last hope." So are you now a Trump guy, Charlie?
Now a Trump guy. Finally, after all this time, I'm finally a Trump guy. No, absolutely. I think that, all of the troubles we see around the world are because of these America Last policies from the current administration. The thing about the Trump policies around the world was the America First agenda. Every enemies and allies alike knew where Trump stood, knew where America stood, and you had a much more orderly world in that sort of under that agenda. The problem is the current administration has walked away from all of it. But I also think that President Trump is so smart. The former president is so smart to focus on these issues, because it's these issues, both foreign policy issues and domestic issues, and the Green Agenda is a perfect example where you have the current administration is willing to ram through all these ideological, crazy agenda items that hurt the American people. And whether it's inflation, gas prices, or crime, any one of these problems that people feel in their homes and in their neighborhoods can be traced directly to the Biden administration's policies. And if Donald Trump is talking about those policies and talking about how different his policies are, then he is going to be in a very good situation.
Fair enough. Charlie Hurt, thank you very much indeed.
Great to see you
again soon. You got it, man.